So Tara and I used to live partially in the city and partially on these 200 acres. And there was this moment where she's sitting in her Miata, revving her engine, threatening to run me over. And I am sitting above it with a pitchfork, which was the closest thing, threatening to hit the hood of her car. Like, that's how bad our fights got at the beginning. And oh, it was brutal. I never physically hit her, right? And she never physically hit me, but it was like those fights were brutal. And something that we realize is that there's certain things in fighting, and I think everybody knows this, but I think it's important to say it, which is there's certain things in fighting that take a long time to heal. If you do in a fight, it's going to take a long time to heal. The threat of any kind of physical violence is going to take a long time to heal. Any kind of physical violence, like the nervous system, our nervous system, even if our minds say, oh, I know that they were just, our nervous system is like, oh, that's real. And we're going to be like this around them every time they get angry. And then their anger can't be okay. And then we can't heal through that anger. Yelling, insults is another, like insulting somebody that can have the same kind of big emotional like hit, and that it erodes trust over a long period of time. Generally threatening somebody with future stuff. I'm going to divorce you. I'm going to cheat on you. Any of those big threats are going to be incredibly damaging, and it's going to take a long time to heal out of those. And so the thing about a fight is if you go past a certain limit, it's going to actually be traumatizing instead of healing the trauma. So you can have a disagreement that heals the trauma. You can have a disagreement that re-traumatizes. And those fights, if you're threatening, if you're any kind of physical violence, if you're making threats in the future, if you are insulting, anything like that, you're going to be re-traumatizing. And so holding the boundary of saying like, we're not doing that in a fight, or if you're doing that, I'm going to leave. I'll be back in 20 minutes, or I'll be back when you call me and tell me you're ready to do this without threatening me, without insulting me. Holding that boundary is incredibly important, or you're going to start going in the wrong direction. It's going to get re-traumatizing instead of healing of the trauma that the fight is eliciting in you. And so that's like a critical piece. And when Tara and I made those agreements, and we talked about agreements, and I highly recommend putting these things in the agreements, that was like the first and most important step in turning our fights into something that became healing, that became evolutionary for us, that became transformative, that helped us become better people, is just like making it a safe playing field. And so that is absolutely critical.